Hi, Meet Cuties. We're so excited to let you know that you can now binge our newest series, Influence, exclusively and ad-free on Wondery Plus. It's Meet Cute's modern adaptation of Jane Austen's Persuasion, and we know you're going to love it.
Welcome back, listeners. In case you're one of those weirdos who starts a podcast midway through a series, here's a little recap. Helen read aloud from the magical Midsummer Night's Dream to Lyle, and wham bam, thank you, mistress, Lyle fell head over locally sourced matcha cups for her. Go back and listen. If you don't believe me, it's a delight and I orchestrated it. You're welcome. Anyway, back to it.
What is wrong with you, Lyle? 2 minutes ago, you are willing to risk your grade and already dismal class standing because you loved Mia.
Who? That girl with the short legs. Fie on her.
Mia, your girlfriend, and my roommate. Oh, right. I get it.
Of course you do. You're the smartest one in any room. And the fairest. I mean that both, like, Cinderella-wise and also making sure everyone gets equal opportunity. Oh, Helen.
You're making fun of me. Look at sad sucker Helen. She's had one orgasm in her entire life and doesn't understand female anatomy. Let's show her what a loser she is.
Never. I am enraptured by you.
You're lying.
Would someone who is lying do this?
What? Do what? Hey. Get away from the PA system.
I love Helen. What's your last name?
We've been in the same PhD program for 2 years, and you don't know my last name.
I see the book, not the cover.
Angels and ministries of grace defend us.
What is your last name?
Athenakis.
I love Helen Athenakis. I want the world to know.
I get it. Really rub it in. Next, you'll be reciting sonnets. You know what, Lyle? You can be really, really cruel.
Dear Helen, sweet Helen, loin-stirring Helen, I understand that my actions before belied my love for you, and for that, I apologize. Dimitri isn't worth a hair on your gorgeous head, or on your arms, or under your arms. You deserve a real lover. One who will...
Makes me feel like an ass.
Your bum is the greatest thing about you. That's from Measure for Measure.
I know.
How shall I prove myself to you? Do you want me to get your name tattooed on my skin? I may as well. It is already tattooed on my soul.
Would that be just Helen? Or also the last name you didn't know until 2 minutes ago? I'm leaving.
That's okay. You'll still hear me over the PA. What's in a name? That which we call Helen, by any other name would smell as sweet.
Welcome to my office hours, dear listener. My favorite time of the week, when I get to commune with my students one-on-one. Yeah, usually no one shows up. More time for us. How about that Lyle, though? After Helen left the library, he serenaded her all the way home. There was even a very unfortunate flash mob. Hark, who goes there?
Patrick, I cannot work like this.
A pleasure to see you too, Helen. Things with Lyle not improving, then?
Lyle is unfit for any place but hell.
Ooh, Richard III. Deep cut. I like it. What's he doing? Not answering your calls? Citing Wikipedia again? Is he on a trampoline?
Helen, will you be my partner?
How did he get out there?
Patrick, please. He's making it impossible for me to work, or read, or do anything else I like to do.
Like what?
Work or read.
I don't understand. You were mad that he didn't want to work with you before. It seems like he finally came to his senses.
I don't want Lyle anymore. I don't even need a partner. I know everything already.
Helen, it has to be hard having to teach your peers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, half of them don't even know the difference between a dirndl and a dreidel, am I right?
One's a dress, the other's a toy.
I can only speak to my own experience, but when I felt like that odd man out as a kid, I turned to stories. I was able to really forget my problems and lose myself. Is that something that sounds a little familiar?
Maybe.
But eventually those books became something I used to build a wall around myself. Was I superior? Sure. But I was also alone. I had to learn to let people in. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah, forget it.
Is that trampoline part of your and Lyle's presentation, Helen? Because it looks an awful lot like a performance to me.
Dimitri! We're not working together. He doesn't even like me.
Why does it say Helen plus Lyle in skywriting outside right now?
Just wait. The pilot's supposed to loop it with a big heart.
That sounds exactly like something you would do.
I would never be so banal.
Mr. Goodfellow, I cannot work like this.
Oh, good. It's catching.
Helen won't leave me alone. Lyle is doing that. And I haven't seen Mia since the library. She's not returning my calls, my texts.
That's strange. Are you saying Mia is MIA? Oh, I slay myself.
Helen, has she been at the apartment?
No. I thought she was with you.
Is Mia missing? Hey, she had a good run. All hail Helen.
Ugh.
Dang. How long was I asleep for? Helen? Lyle? Dimitri? Okay, where's my phone? To Helen, Lyle, and Dimitri. Sorry I stormed off. Where are you? Send. Oh, shoot. Message send failure. No reception. Now, how did I get here? Was it the catwalk or the elevator that opened on the half floor? Maybe I'll just wait here until Lyle finds me. I'm sure he'll be here any minute. Just sitting in the stacks, waiting for Lyle, hoping that isn't a dead mouse over there. Ooh. Kind of feel like I'm Hermia in A Midsummer Night's Dream. She fell asleep after a bunch of nonsense with her friends in the forest. But in the play, the lovers were purposely bewitched into falling in love with the wrong people. You really do retain a lot from reading the source material. I still like the adaptations, though. Boy, I am deep in the stacks. Maybe I'll just find my way out and text Lyle when I have service. I feel like I remember this spot. Okay. Think, Mia, think. What do people do in stories when they get lost? Send up signal flares? Ooh, I could chew my arm off like that guy who got stuck hiking. Or leave breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel, but with books. Okay, let's start this way. Drop some there, drop some here, and then keep going. This is so dumb. I just wanted to work with my boyfriend. Is that so wrong? Of course. Mr. Goodfellow probably put me with Dimitri for a reason. Dimitri thinks they're so great, but Lyle would never leave me here alone. Maybe Dimitri did something to Lyle so he couldn't come find me. Helen deserves someone great, not Dimitri. She's not getting to work with Lyle, though. Our love is more important than my studies. Shh. Is that the librarians? I must be near the entrance. Yes! That's it! Keep shushing me, you beautiful stewards of learning. I see the main entrance. We did it! Freedom!
Dear listener, you are back. Just a moment. And in conclusion, that is why we definitively know the true identity of Shakespeare is a monkey from the future. And save. That's it. The thesis I've been working on for 6 years is done. High fives all around. Oh, shoot. None of you are here. Oh, Professor Oberman, is that an email from you? Patrick. It has come to my attention that the students of your Shakespeare seminar are running amok. The librarians have been complaining about sound violations, books being used as breadcrumbs, the athletic department says a trampoline has gone missing, and my annotated A Midsummer Night's Dream is nowhere to be seen. Do you know where it is? Not the faintest clue, sir. Get the class under control and find my book. Affectionately, Professor Oberman. Oh, got it, boss. I'll get them under control. No problem at all. I'm nothing if not a TA of my word, and a gardener, and a philatelist.
Dimitri, have you found Mia?
No. Have you seen Lyle?
I ditched him by the copiers. He keeps declaring undying love to me when he obviously doesn't mean it. It's really getting to me. Have not a Helen feelings?
You do look really stressed out. I'm sorry. You don't deserve it.
Oh, thanks, Dimitri.
Look, I know the way I ended things was...
Pigeon-livered? Sodden with it? The rakest compound of villainous smell that ever offended nostril?
You even have to be the smartest person in apologies.
Sorry. Keep going.
The way I ended things was abrupt, and I realized that could make a person frustrated and confused.
And fill out an application to legally change your name to world's biggest jerk?
That was you? Helen, must you be so...
Dramatic?
Okay, admittedly, we are both a little...
extra.
Dedicated to all the world as a stage. We're not so different, really.
Helen! Dimitri, I found you.
Patrick, what are you doing here?
Regretting ever telling you my first name. How's your project coming along? Things better with Mia and Lyle?
Oh, absolutely not.
Listen, you two. I've been hearing some complaints.
Yes, I know. I've been sending them.
Not from you, about you.
What?
Frankly, Professor Oberman and I are very concerned you won't have your project done in time.
I would sooner die.
So I'm here to get you started. Helen, take out Professor Oberman's book.
Oh, how did you know I had it?
I'd know that backpack bulge anywhere.
Ooh, I'll read. Let me just warm up.
Take it easy there, Meryl Streep. How about Helen does it?
Why?
Because I saw your one-person cats, and let's just say I'm not eager to repeat the performance.
Fine.
Helen, Act 3, Scene 1.
Okay, let's see. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's force perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee. Oh. When Titania first wakes up in love with the ass, it's supposed to be this big, embarrassing joke, but it's so tender, it feels kind of melancholy.
I know how she feels.
Ugh, I know. We get it. You love Mia. Everybody loves Mia.
No, not Mia. I love you.
Oh, and now it gets interesting.
Okay, come on, Dimitri. You just said that you felt bad for what Lyle was doing to me. Not you now, too. Found you! Mia, you're here. Where have you been?
And more importantly, doesn't Helen look beautiful?
Dimitri, stop, okay? I'm sorry, all right? I get the point.
What point?
I wouldn't leave Dimitri alone after we broke up, so now they're doing the same to me, just like Lyle.
Dimitri!
Helen, would you like to punish me?
Ugh. Dimitri, I don't know what's more disappointing.
You mean aside from their terrible acting?
What you're doing to Helen, or what you did to Lyle so he couldn't come save me?
Oh, I don't know about Lyle.
I'm here and I'm fine, just like Helen's glorious mane.
Lyle. Oh, baby, there you are. I was lost for so long, and you must have been so worried I starved to death.
Helen, can I get you anything? Perhaps a seltzer water or a fruit roll-up?
But I was so worried. Did Dimitri trick you? Hurt you?
Dimitri didn't do anything to me, but Helen...
Helen hurt you?
bewitched me. With her beauty.
Lyle, why are you being so weird?
Is it weird to celebrate the love of your life once you found her?
It's not weird when it's me.
I'm sorry, Mia. I can't be with you anymore. I'm in love with Helen.
Oh, you see what I mean, Mia? He's been doing this all day. Can you please get him to stop?
I will never stop. Not until you're mine.
Same.
This is Helen. we're talking about. This, Helen?
Oh, that's it. I am leaving.
When Helen speaks, it's like thousands of little angels are floating around my ear.
When Helen speaks, it's like adoptable kittens at a no-kill shelter are licking the inside of my brain. I'm going after her.
I'm going after her first. Out of my way. Shh.